Hi everyone, how's it going? Hope everyone's well. Come out tonight to try for a bass. On my left rod I've got ragworm, which every time I chuck it in the water it seems to be going mad. I haven't yet caught anything with it. The bites are there. The right hand side rod I've got mackerel and razorfish wrapped together with twine, bait elastic. But I say, as for this left rod with the ragworm, I just casted it out. I've been trying to sort out the live for the last 10 minutes. I kept getting bites, trying to jump between the GoPro and trying to get the phone set up and trying to catch a fish. I was missing them. Now I'm not sure how long the live's going to last. I've got a fair bit of battery on my phone and I've got some credit. I've not really done a live on my just like credit before, and I have heard it does seem to take it quite a bit. It burns through the credit. I think Paul Leal said he might be popping around. Right, how's it going? Oh, nice one. Good old Dan. I was going to let him know, but then I thought, well, he should get a notification to say I'm live. The place where I wanted to go, the tide wasn't quite high enough. To be fair, it's not too bad here. It's come off a bit since I've been here. Oi, oi, Inglorious, mate, how's it going? I was just saying it's taken me about 10 minutes to sort out the live because I'm using on one of my rods, I got ragworm, and every time I put it in the water I was getting bites. So I was trying to jump between getting a bit of footage on the GoPro and trying to reel this in. I did have him on, but he came off. Bait runners, how's it going, mate? Paul, Shane, Jacqueline. What a lovely evening, eh? I looked at the weather forecast and it gave the rain stopping and the wind just sort of completely dropping off by 9 o'clock. So I thought, quick shot down to the local tackle shop, Mixed Fishing Supplies, grab some bait. I hope everyone enjoyed the last video I put up, the turbot video. I was well happy with that. Baz, how's it going? So this spot I'm fishing now, this is the spot that I was at when I had that rocky that time. I think the video I did was me and my nipper, we went cockling and then I went fishing in the evening. This is the same spot. But obviously as it gets darker you'll lose the rockies and stuff, and the wrasse as they call them. They won't tend to feed when it gets dark. Boat fishing South Wales, mate, how's it going? Peter Goodbear, mate, how's it going? Tasha? Cheers Inglorious, mate. Yeah, thanks everyone for the support. Like I say, this other rod, just before I start the live, was going mad. Seems to have dropped off a bit now. I'll get one of the wraps and I'll show you one of the wraps I got on the right hand side. Cheers Paul, mate, thank you, appreciate that. Shane, appreciate it, mate, it means a lot. The channel's really starting to grow now. I'll just grab that wrap. Now that the weather's starting to get a bit better, I'm hoping to get out a bit more on the boat and travel a lot further with it on the nice days. There's one of the wraps. Look, that's mackerel and razorfish wrap there. So that's what I've got on the right hand side rod. So fingers crossed, if anything goes for that, it would be a decent sized fish. Richard, mate, how's it going? Philip, Mike. Shout out to Dan from Inglorious Fishing for sending everyone over. Saying I got 40 in the chat. It's the most I've ever had in a chat. It's a lot lighter here than it is. I'm not even sure what the time is. It must be 9:30, 10 now, is it? Good vibes. Hopefully these rods go off a bit. I'm hoping for some bass. People's had some good sized bass around in this bay. When I was younger, this was a lot of 10 to 10. I think, what time is high water? 7 o'clock was nice. I think it's like 12 o'clock-ish, I think high water is tonight. We're going to sort of stay, see how we get on. I'm down at Chue, Brian. Just on the corner there. Fishing's not been too bad. It seems to be getting better. There seems to be a few more mackerel being caught, and people have just started saying that they've seen dolphins around the island, which normally if the dolphins are coming in, the mackerel are coming in, they sort of tend to chase them in. I'm hoping to get out in the boat tomorrow. I was going to do the pots, I haven't done the pots for a week. Rich and Leo, how's it going, mate? I'm making a bit of a video as well tonight. I used your bait and needle just before to make up my wraps. 40 in the chat, 27 likes. Come on guys, hit that like button. Let's see if we can match it. I've just heard a car door go. I don't know if that's possibly Paul up the top. He did say he was going to pop round. Yeah, Buzz, big shout out to Inglorious. I wouldn't have caught that turbo if he hadn't have taken me and put me on the mark. Thought I had a bell go then. Yeah, I was shaking with that fish on. The adrenaline was pumping. I just kept thinking, it's just my luck here. I've caught something decent. And in the video, you hear me say to Dan, I said, "Oh, it's going to snap or something like that," you know. I thought, just be my luck. You get quite a variety of fish around here. George, mate, how's it going? Yeah, you get quite a variety of fish around in these bays. When we were younger, me and my friend, we used to net it just the opposite side of the rocks. Sort of, there's two it's like one big bay, but there's a reef in the middle here that you can see. That sort of blocks the bay, makes it into two nearly. Yeah, so we used to net it years ago, and you get all sorts. We've actually had the turbot out of here before, and place, sand sole, Dover sole, obviously bass, mullet. So it's a good mark to be at. You can get some pretty big bream here as well when they're in. Oh, it was good, Richard, mate. The barbecue, yeah. had all the kids around, a few of the family and friends came around. It was sort of a bit of an unexpected one. A couple of people phoned and were like, "Oh, is it right to pop round?" I said, "Yeah, that's fine." It's like a lucky rabbit's foot, yeah. That's it, Brian, well said. I think a lot of people haven't been getting notifications, and I've had it, not recently, but I have had it where obviously when you subscribe you need to make sure the bells go solid, so it's a solid bell to get all the notifications, otherwise it only gives you certain notifications. I've had quite a few people say how they miss lives, so if you don't receive many it might be worth doing that, you know, just unsubscribing and then resubscribing. Last time I was fishing here there was rats everywhere. So yeah, I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow yet. I didn't know if Dan wanted me to take him out and do his pots on my boat or not. Obviously it's a lot easier with mine, I can just pot her down and we can use the winch, make a video of it. Oh, well done, mate. Yeah, see, a lot of people have had the problem with the notifications. Like I say, I've had it with other channels where I haven't had notifications. I can't remember if someone told me that, or if I think I might have even looked it up why I wasn't getting them, and then it come up with it. But what a difference in the weather compared to earlier on. All day it's been lashing it down. I had it the other day. Had to go on and off your lives. Your assistant told me about your channel just now. Mate, yeah, we're slowly getting there, mate, with the channel. Football's been on, yeah. I don't follow any sort of sport. I'm normally too busy to be sat watching football and things like that. I don't gamble, nothing like that. Oh, have I reached? How many? I was on 420, I think, just before I started this live. Obviously, I gained quite a few subscribers from Dan the other day. Yeah, well, we'd get out at 11, Dan. It would only take, what, hour and a half by the time we get there, do the pots and back. I would have thought we'd be back in by 12:30. 624, 628 now. Nice one. Cheers, guys. I appreciate everyone who's subscribed to the channel. My youngest son's starting big school in September, and he had his first day last week, which his mum took him to it, and then he had another one. Everyone, someone tried ringing me. You still there? Everyone still in the chat? Yeah, yeah, good. Yeah, so I took my son there today to the school, and my two older daughters are there as well, and I obviously picked up my younger daughter. She finished 10 minutes earlier than my older daughter. We were waiting in the corridor and some little boy was waving away there, and I sort of looked at my daughter and I said, "Do you know him?" And she was like, "No, not really." And he come up to us and he was like, "Oh, hi mate." He's like, "I subscribed to your channel." Bless him, he's only probably 10 years old, you know, and he was all proud to come over and say hello and that. So I said, "Oh no," I said, "Thanks for that, mate." I said, "I appreciate it, like, you know." I said, "I hope you enjoy it." So that was good. I'm famous, yeah. No, it's good. I'm glad that everybody enjoys the channel. I try and keep it a little bit different sometimes. Obviously not everybody wants to watch different channels and it all be exactly the same. But yeah, I definitely want to go after the taupe. Try fish for some taupe. I've said to Dan about it, make up a chum bag and whatnot. 432 subs, wow. That's got this going up, we're flying up tonight. I'm just going to nip to my van and grab my bottle of water, then I'll come back and we're going to check one of these rods. It'll be 2 minutes. Right, I'm back. Right, I'm just going to check this right hand side rod. I'm going to get it in and have a check. Just going to check this one while I'm here, and then I know they're both fresh. That one, the bait was fine on it. Gonna rebait this one with some ragworm. Just warm up. Right, we'll quick get this one back out and I'll be back with you. Right, I'm back. That's a bit better. Like, share and subscribe, baby. You know it, Richard. This light's bright. Someone once told me, I don't know how true it is, but when you're fishing you should never really be shining bright torches around. Like, never face it to the sea and that, they say. It was an old mate of mine told me that. Let's say I don't know how true it is. Does anybody in the chat know a Tony Merrion? They used to call him Mad Merrion. He's a local fisherman. Well, he used to be. He doesn't. He still does a bit, but not like he used to. 52 in the likes, 50 in the chat. Well done, guys. God, it's actually quite warm tonight. I say we've had rain pretty much all day, and the wind's been right up. Be nice to finish the evening now with a nice bass. Yeah, it all helps fishing frustrations, mate. Everybody that likes and shares. I'm not quite sure what's happened to my Facebook page. I had a Facebook page, Inshore Guernsey it was. For some reason it's been taken down. Jess, how's it going? Hope you're well. If I can't get my Facebook back for my inshore fishing, I'm going to have to try and make up a new one. It's just I normally, if I go out and it's been nice and I try and make a video but I haven't caught anything, I might get little clips of the scenery, bits and bobs, fishing related stuff that I normally put up there that you might not see on YouTube. What's this? Yeah, I suppose you're right there. I hadn't thought of that one, Paul, with the with Smash and the light. Oh. Has anyone heard from Paul Leal? You don't know if he's... Hey Dan, can you drop Paul a text, see if he's popping down or not? I don't know if Johnny's watching, but oh, there's Paul. You're not coming, Paul. Who's had a bad turn? What, Paul? I thought we were going to be into a good night once we started hitting them bites straight away at the start. Must have been rockfish or other known as wrasse. Oh, I hope you're alright, Paul, mate. Well, I hope you're alright, mate. Can't have old Gramps going on us, eh? Just want to see one of these rods take off. I want to hear the rod go like Dan's rod went with that tope that we missed. Yeah, I just seen that, John, mate. Paul's in the chat. Paul's ta-la-la. Dan's ding-ding-dong. Yeah, I'm gonna have that stuck in my head now. Cheers, Rach. So if we're about 10 o'clock now, so we're about half tied up. Cheers, Buzz. It's always better than football, mate. Nah, I'm not a hater. I just don't watch any of them. What's that? The picture of the start of the live? It's always good views around this part of the island. This is where they do sand racing. They do what sand racing, banger racing. $62 likes. Well done, guys. I can't tell if that rod's got something playing with it, a crab or something. I can't wait for the squid to get back in, if I'm honest with you. I'm going to do a few night sessions on the boat, get my lights rigged up over the side. Just go either just into Fermain and just in Havlet, sorry. I was originally going to go down the bathing pools for the people that are in Guernsey that know where it is. But the spot that I wanted to go to, the tide was a little bit low, so the next one down for the lower mark tide, there was 2 people fishing there already, so I couldn't go, and I made the decision. I thought, well, I'll come here and see what the tide's like. Because I remember last time I fished it, I fished the tide down, and it was alright still up here on the high point. I was nearly going to go to this other little spot, what we call the East Arm. I was going to go there, but I thought, oh, with the bigger baits and that, I don't really want to be fishing for conger or nothing. And I thought if I go there, I'll probably get plagued with them. So I decided not to go there. Well, cheers to everybody for coming into the live tonight. I appreciate all your support and everything you do for the channel. There's a lot of people that share my videos that go up, and they put a little write up at the top and that. I appreciate it very much. It's nice to know that a lot of people out there support the channel. Other than going out with Dan, Paul, have you been out? You haven't been out shore fishing at all? Fingers crossed we get something soon. Oh yeah, how did you get on? Oh, you had nothing. No, I was going to come, mate, and I thought, well, I'll hang on, I'll see how you get on. And I remember you saying, actually, that you had a few small bites. You'll have to come again, Paul, and we'll do another bass session across the way here. Where I had that 6 that night. Get a load of nice fresh logworm. Did anybody just see that? There was a bat flying around the end of my rod. Apparently they've just discovered a rare species of bats over here in Guernsey, I've seen today. To be honest, mate, I didn't look how big they are. I know they're not big. I think they're only about 8 meters. They're not that big at the moment. Once we get some bigger tides, I'd like to go along where we call Belgrave Beach, Belgrave Bay, sorry. I'm actually hoping to do a kayak video there soon. I've got a kayak. It's got a slight split at the back where it's been dragged up and down the beach. So I just need to repair that, and then I'm going to do a kayak video spinning for bass. I think CI Fishing's going to hook up with me, and we're going to go do one together. I've had some nice bass out of Belgrave on the kayak. They feel like they fight a bit different when you're almost level with them, like, you know, when you're on the sea like that. I'm surprised Candy Hot ain't in the chat tonight. Oh, this is one of the best lives I've had so far, with the amount of people that are in the chat. And thanks again for everybody who subscribed tonight to the channel. Big shout out to Dan at Inglorious Fishing. Always try and shout Dan out. If I'm out on my boat or I'm with Dan, I tend to get a picture and do a little bit saying obviously about his channel for anybody that hasn't come across him yet. Obviously you got Smash Fishing, which I think a lot of you probably already know. Smash Fishing. What's that? Jason, I married a real bat. Thank God it flew away. I like that one, Peter. That's good. I like the one Paul said not so long ago about the what was it you said? I think it was you, Paul, eh? Something about you put Viagra in your eyes and it makes you look hard or something like that. Not that you do it, but it was a joke, like, you know. I've not used that one yet. Take care, Rich and Leo. Have a good one, mate. I'll probably catch you on one of your lives again soon. If I don't, good luck on the fishing, mate. I hope your ankle gets better soon. Who's Smash? Yeah. I'd love to do a video with Smash, nighttime foraging. He seems to get so much in the night with the old shrimp net. Yeah, I've heard that one, Paul. Thanks, Wild Bloods, mate. Oh, lost my roll up. That was an awesome gift that you gave Dan the other night, mate. The spinning rod and reel and all the lures. That was very generous of you, mate. How long am I out for tonight? It depends really, mate. If I start getting a few bites soon, I'll stay. It's only just gone half tide now. I'll probably be giving it to 11 o'clock. Maybe a bit later, see what happens. If we don't get any bites, I won't stay. Just a little bit further along the bay there, towards the north, is a really good low water mark there for fishing. Again, I've had red mullet, cooch bream I've had down there, obviously rockfish, dogfish. You off as well, Rach? Okay, take it easy, hope you get well soon. Cheers for joining the chat. Jay, mate, how's it going? You off as well, George? Nice speaking to you again, mate. Take it easy. That's good, Joe, mate. I'm glad you're alright. So, weather for the weekend. Well, like I say, we've got Saturday morning, I think, supposed to be alright. Wind's, it's not blowing or nothing. But then late afternoon, sort of early evening, they give rain again, I think. And I think they give the wind picking up. CI, mate, how's it going? I was just saying to the live just a minute ago that I'm going to have to sort my kayak out, and we're going to team up and go for a bit of kayak fishing along Belgrave there, spinning for bass. All I've got to do is I've just got to buy some fiberglass resin. You off, Mike? Take it easy, mate. Cheers for joining. Unfortunately, we've had no fish yet. Once I got here, I was getting quite a few bites on the ragworm bait, but we've had nothing since we've been live. I thought we might have had a bit of luck here tonight. I thought we might have had a bass with the bad weather we've had. There'll be a few bass down along the front there, CI, I reckon, mate. There's another channel I follow, a YouTube channel. He's not been going that long, and he hasn't got many subscribers, so if anybody'd like to check him out, it's a YouTube channel called Shaggy Dog. I think it's something Shaggy Dog Fishing, I think it is. He's only a young lad. He's got himself a little super dinghy, and he comes out. He's got pots in the bay here, and he goes out. So if you want to give him a look up, maybe, and subscribe to him, I'll say he's only a young lad. Obviously he goes out, he's got someone with him when he's going out. But yeah, I show him a lot of support. I think you might have seen I've shared videos of his before, YouTube videos. He actually had a nice red mullet in his pots not so long back. Yeah, I think I'll be fishing again tomorrow. Obviously I'm not going to be using much bait up here tonight. So I'm still getting used to the lives and that, setting them up and whatnot. Yeah, it is a cracking channel, Timothy. I love it. It's good to see young lads like that getting out, doing things like that. Better than spending money elsewhere. Get him into a boat, get him a boat. He won't have money to spend on anything else. 70 likes, wow. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, it doesn't tell me on this app. It tells me how many's in the live, 48, but it doesn't tell me how many likes. Yeah, I think fair play to him. You know, he obviously does all the editing and that himself. I know his dad, the one that goes with him, he's got his own fishing boat with a license and stuff. I don't think he doesn't do it as a full-time living. He's part-time. He's got a day job. but I've known him for years. He's got a mooring just across the bay here as well. Fishing UK, Glasgow, mate, how's it going? Oh yeah, on the south coast there, yeah. I've done a trip there with an old friend of mine, as I said earlier on, Tony Marion, Mad Marion. Done a trip with him there. He took me down the cliff face there, and he said, "Oh, I haven't been for a long time." He says, "We'll just go and clear the path of a saw." I said, "Yeah, that's fine." Well, we got nearly all the way to the bottom of the cliff, and I said, "I can't get down there, mate." And he was sort of laughing because he's older than me, and I said, "There's no way I'm going down there, mate." I said, "If I slip," I said, "there's nothing stopping me, eh? It's just a sheer drop off the face of the cliff." He goes, "Nah, you'll be alright." I said, "Nah, I'm sorry, mate, so I can't do it." I said, "Not just that," I said, "You expect me to come down in the dark with all my rods, my fishing bag and all that?" I said, "I'm not that mad for fishing. I enjoy it, but I'm not risking my life for it." Although he catches good fish. But yeah, that's why they call him Mad Marion. God, this beat's sitting at home, eh? Take it easy, Paul, mate. Catch you on the next one, eh? Cheers for tuning in tonight. Can we get 100 likes? Oh, that'd be amazing if we could get to 100 likes. I'm sure I keep hearing a bell every time I look back at you lot. I don't know if it's just my ears playing tricks with me. What bait am I using? On the left hand side rod I've got ragworm, mate, from Mixed Fishing Supplies. Sorry, yeah, on the left hand side rod I've got ragworm from Mixed Fishing Supplies. On the right hand side rod I've got mackerel fillets wrapped with razorfish. Do I fish other sides of the island, Peter? I haven't ventured down the west a lot. I know it's really good for fishing down there, but I just don't really know any marks. I do know a few people that have said they would take me to a couple of marks, I just haven't got round to it. But yeah, I've been told a few marks down that end for big ray and stuff on the beaches. No, they don't. Fantic forager. Richard, if you, like I was saying before, for some reason my fishing Facebook page has been taken down. I don't know, like I say, I'm not sure why. No fish yet, Inglorious, mate. Gonna give it a bit longer, see if we get any bites. I say it's not long gone half tide. Yeah, well, when I was just before, I was trying to get footage with the GoPro, and I was trying to sort out I was trying to get the photo for the live, and the rod with the ragworm was just going off constantly, which I reckon was just Rockies possibly. But yeah, as soon as I got the live sorted, it's gone a bit dead now. I think the fish are a bit camera shy. reckon I've got a crab nibbling on that right hand side one. Sure, I'll keep hearing the bell go. Yeah. Yeah, looking good for the camera. Fish are isolating. I'd like to think they'd be coming out of isolation now, Paul. They've had long enough. Have I got any pot bait, Dan? I have, not much. I don't even know if I've got enough to do my pots. But I can buy some tomorrow if I need to. Never really used crab for bait. I did in my last shore fishing video, which was here, and I had a decent sized rocky on it. It's something I'm going to get into. I've seen a load of frozen crab at my local fishing store, Mixed Fishing Supplies, and I did think about getting it, and I thought, well, to be fair, I didn't really want to pay for them, and I thought I could just get on the beach and get some. How many long nose you got sea eye fishing? I'm not sure what happened to my Facebook, Natasha. Mate, yeah, I'm more than happy to go do your pots tomorrow, Dan, if you're up for it. Like I said, Dan, I know you've said before you don't really like buying it, but if I was to go get a box of bait tomorrow, do you know what I mean? I can always get you a box on top. It would be a box of flats. I think you get between 30 and 40 flats in a box. It's about 21 quid. Was that how much they were, Paul? I didn't even look. But yeah, that's it. I wasn't prepared to pay at all for them, to be honest. It's the same as once we get another good couple of big tides, I want to go get a load of razor fish and store them up in my freezer. Oh, I'm just getting bites. I was getting a couple of bites there. That's on the ragworm as well, that. I'll leave it there for a minute because there's quite a bit of bait on there, so I can't see it taking it straight away. No, I reckon if anything that would probably be a small bass on that. Sorry mate, I missed some of your comments. I should be able to get out of the marina about 11 o'clock, Dan. I'm 3 hours before high water and 3 hours before high, 3 hours before low. $10.40, yeah. You might be slightly different though, Dan, down the bridge there, mate. Because I'm pretty sure I've seen you come in and come out. When the gate goes down, I can get out half a metre up. I can get out on half a metre on the board. That's pushing it though. I wouldn't want to attempt any shallower. No, half a metre I can get out over the gate. Come on, fishy, come back. You off, Tasha? Take it easy. Cheers for tuning in. We'll give that rod a few minutes and we'll bring it in, check the bait. Oh, how much am I under? Probably about a metre, if that. No, I suppose probably about a metre from the water line to the bottom. "19 more likes to go for 100. Smash that button." Oh, fair play. Thanks, everybody. How are you, Valerie? Oh, well, we can give it a go, mate. I don't mind. Say meet at the boat for 10:30 then. Even if we go down, do your pots, and then I can always drop you back in and I'll go off and do mine. I've got a couple of GoPro mounts on the boat, so I could probably sort of make one big video of yours, doing yours, and get a couple of different angles doing the pots as well, like, you know. So I've got one facing the bow of the boat and I've got one facing the stern, and I've also got a bracket on the side of my arm as well for pulling the pots. I've got to look into my pump on my winch, the main pump. It's got a slight leak on the top of it. I need to speak to one of the dealers and get well, I need to just quick whip the top of the pump off and just see if it's just the seal that's gone. It's not losing drastic amounts of oil, but I'll do the winch and Dan, yeah. You can do the steering of the boat or whatever, and you can film. Yeah, no, I'm happy with that, mate. Well, I'm going to recheck this bait on this ragworm one. Still a bit of bait on it. Just going to rebait that. You don't want to lose a finger or a hand. Nah, mate, they're pretty safe winches, mate, to be fair. Just don't rush with them or panic or anything like that. You can have a little go just so you can feel how easy it is, mate. Not having to pull them pots by hand. What a difference. Fingers crossed for a nice bass. After that bite, you won't, like I say, you won't get any rockies at this time of the night. So I'm hoping. You off, Paul, mate? Take it easy. Cheers for tuning in. Thanks for the like. cheers again everybody for tuning in tonight. It's been the best live so far. Can't tell if something's pulling on that, really. Shame the fishing hasn't been as good. Where am I fishing? Chue Dan, down where they do the sand racing. Just in the corner there on the car park. I reckon something's tugging on that. Yeah. Definitely something out there. Not sure. It's good to see people helping other fishermen out with a bit of pop bait and whatnot. I've got a bloke who watches my channel. He tends to chop me a bit of bait if I'm short. Definitely something going on here. Definitely something having a little play around. "48 likes, come on guys, let's get that 100 likes tonight. Make it the best live. There's definitely something tugging on that. Give it a bit of time. Whoa. Yeah, you'll have to stock up, CI. Still 50 watts and that's fantastic. Yeah, that cave, I didn't even know about that cave. I was quite shocked myself when I seen it. Didn't realise. Fair play to him going right in like that. I bet you were gutted that you couldn't go on it, eh? Or you weren't on it. But see, like that, you weren't fishing or nothing, but it's the scenery. I can't remember if it was last weekend now. Last weekend I think it was, I went out. I didn't catch anything, but the footage I got was amazing, you know. And I deleted it all off my GoPro by mistake. I clicked it all, selected all of them to, and at the bottom it says download or whatever, and I pressed delete by mistake. Back in 2 seconds, guys. No bites yet then. No bass yet, Mark. Just started getting a few bites though on the ragworm. I've got a big bait out as well, so hopefully there'll be something decent swimming about. Yeah, I'd spoke to Bailiwick Guernsey Shipwrecks, and he said that somewhere in town, if I haven't recorded anything, I can go there and they can scan the card. Trouble is, I already started making another video over it before I realised you could do it. I thought like once it had been deleted, that was it, sort of thing. Dyslexic angler, mate, how's it going, Reese? It's one of them now, John, mate, it's gone, but I know for future now, if anything happens, I can just nip to the shop in town and get them to recover what I've lost. £11 now. Sorry guys, I was just reading the message there. I've got a friend of mine who's just got a freshwater licence for fishing. It's something I've always wanted to do. I've never done freshwater fishing, so he has said that he's going to take me. So at some point I will be doing a freshwater fishing video. I'm not sure when it will be yet. The bream seem to have, they showed up a little bit, CI, and then they just sort of disappeared. we were getting them outside the harbour there in town for a bit, and like there was loads of them, and then boom, all of a sudden gone, just dropped off. $14 more likes. Come on guys, let's get that 100. Oh, I appreciate everybody being here tonight in the chat. I think most of my chats I've been in, my lives I've been in, or on, it's only been like, I think the most is just over 30 odd. I don't think it was more than 40. So to have got so many in the chat tonight, yeah, it's been great. So we haven't had much fish, but you're never going to catch any if you're not there, eh? What are we going after? I'd like a nice big carp or something like that. Something big. I don't know much about freshwater fishing, but I know you can get some big carp and they fight well. So that'll be my plan, is to go for one of them. That's it, Timothy. Unless my mate pops around, he's got a VR headset. He's got a fishing game on that. I could sit there for hours playing on it. He said, I'm coming round, mate. Do you want me to bring the VR? I'm like, yep. I must admit though, the first couple of times I ever had a go on one of them virtual reality things, the VRs, it made me sick, like feel sick the first few times. Obviously because it puts you in the room. I'm going to check that ragworm rod again in a minute. After them bites, I reckon it's taken the bait. Skin the hook. Get out on the boat for the tope. Mate, I brought a couple of tope rigs today. So I'm hoping to get out. I'm going to organise with Dan, or I've got somebody else who's offered to take me out tope fishing. So yeah, I am going to get on them. Yeah, it's weird, the VRs, eh? I had my children have a go on it. I think it freaked them out a little bit. Oh, I'm getting a couple of bites again. missed it. The trouble is, there's such small bites, you've got to try to feed them. It's only because I'm watching the rod I can see them, they're not even knocking the bell or anything, you know. I won't bring it in just yet. Skippy mate, how's it going? Nah, you're right, Clint, mate. They're just, even tonight, they're just playing with the bait, you know. That's definitely got to be bass, I'd say. Any plans for Father's Day? I'm not sure yet, Timothy. Fishing if, hopefully. Fingers crossed. It is my day after all. Master Fisherman, how's it going? Any luck with the bass? We've had a few bites, but nothing's taken the bait. And all the bites I'm getting are on the ragworm. I have debated about changing the other rod to ragworm, but I still think that if there's something big out there with that slightly bigger bait, and I haven't got very big hooks, I think they're only 2s. Essex Foraging and Fishing, mate, how's it going? We haven't had much luck tonight. We had quite a few bites at the start of the evening, just dropped off a bit. We've just started picking up a bit more, but they're just not taking the bait. What was it I was going to say? Essex Foraging and Fishing. Is that Joe? Is in the one that's just started up Pesky Chef, I think it is. Is that you, mate? The Pesky Chef, yes, that's him. Mate, I'll be coming to you for tips on fishing, for cooking up fish and that. I always do the fishing. My missus cooks mostly, but whenever it's fish or any seafood, I tend to do the cooking night, you know. But yeah, if I want tips, I'll have to inbox you. Lloydie, how's it going, mate? Looking forward to the new channel, Essex, mate. Seeing your content you're putting up. Well, I'm going to check the bait on that ragworm rod. As you can probably see, there's quite a bit of weed about at the moment as well. Obviously that doesn't help the fishing. Just going to take the light and put some more ragworm on here. I might as well bait up well. Tell you what, I'll bring the ragworm here. Digging for rag at the moment over here is just an absolute nightmare. Everywhere's been hammered for so many years. There's a couple of places you can dig from, but you're not allowed, and people have done it, and you get some beautiful ragworm from there. But you can also get fined if you get caught doing it. So it's not something that I really want to go and do. Worm is what I really want to go for. Never dug worm in my life. Obviously worm is amazing bait. A lot of people use worm, and a lot of people have always said good things about it. But yeah, never been, wouldn't know where to even look for it. I was actually at my tackle shop the other week, and I met a bloke who follows my channel, and he said that he took my number and he said he's going to give me a ring. He's going to take me worm, to get worm. Like I say guys, we're just going to play it by ear. We haven't had any fish. Best bass bait is worm yet. It's also, I've been told, really good for gilt heads. See, look at that rod, as soon as I put it down. Definitely bites on that. So the fish are having a good sniff, but not taking the bait. I've got my head torch tonight. I left it at home in the shed. See you in a bit, Essex, mate. Joe. Yeah, I've had a couple of people. It's one of them again, Timothy. A lot of people don't want to give their marks away. And I understand that, because the way the ragworm has been overdogged over the years, I imagine it will happen the same with the worm, you know? Everyone will hammer it and all of a sudden they'll be gone. Now I'm pretty sure that's not the tide. It's definitely tugging on it. Trouble is, you do get a lot of small bass around here. If you've only just subscribed, check out the channel. The last video I had my first ever turbot on a rod. I've had turbot on trots and nets before, but not on a rod. And it was 8.5 pounds, which was an absolute beauty. The adrenaline was pumping when I was reeling it in. I was shaking. Nah, I'll hang on till we get 100 likes. Unless my credit goes on my phone or my battery. Which I haven't heard any notifications yet, so we should be alright. Lloydie, yeah, it's been a bit slow. We're getting bites, but nothing's taken the bait. I reckon it's small bass. I reckon they're just sucking on it. Cheers, Timothy. Yeah, I was speechless when I brought that up. 7 more likes to go. 20 new subs tonight. Fantastic. Look at that moon in the background up there. This rod is going. Look, oh, I've got to catch something. Definitely something playing around down there. I wish it would swallow the hook. Playing games. 6 more, 4 more to go. 4 more likes to 100, and hopefully we get a fish by the end of the night. £23 when you were 14. That is insane, CI. I just couldn't believe it, the dead weight that was there. I was mackerelling for bait, try and get some fresh mackerel for bait and stuff, and I'd hooked up on something, so I was just reeling it up. Dan said, "You rud, Jay, you rud." And obviously I seen he grabbed hold of it and he was letting line out, so I thought, right, why is that line out? I thought, I'll quick get the feathers up, so you know, just get him out of the way. So I took the rod off him, wound it in a few turns, felt the weight and that. I didn't strike it, just generally pull it back, boom, hook down, and I just thought, wow, here we go, look at this. Oh, I was well chuffed with it. Richard, mate, you got a lot of support for tonight, mate. Hopefully I'm going to try and get out again tomorrow with the fishing. So I'm going to go out and do the pots. I'm going to take Dan down in my boat. Mountain Man, welcome to the channel, mate. Yeah, so tomorrow I'm going to take Dan down and do his pots while his back's playing up and that. Always try and help out where and when I can. It's always good to support and people support you back. Yeah, well that's it, mate. Like I say, that tope that Dan lost on the same day, that would have been nice to have seen that. That would have been big. Manda, how's it going? Thanks for joining the chat. We've got 35 in the chat. How many likes away from 100 now, guys? It's starting to get a little bit nippier now. Not much. There's a little bit of chill in the air. Still 4 away. I've noticed that's the trouble with Facebook, sharing videos on Facebook and that. Obviously anybody can watch a video, but I've noticed it with mine, not with my channel, but watching other channels. If you're watching it through Facebook and you go to like it, it asks you to sign in through your YouTube account. And I think that's where a lot of people, they're just quite happy just to watch the video without giving the like. Because I think when I checked earlier today, I think it was like 64% of people watch the videos on Facebook, and I think it was 40% of the people watch it on YouTube. That's been a fantastic live tonight, guys. Even if the fish ain't there, it's nice just to, you know, sit back and relax and chat to you all. Makes a difference, bit different scenery to being in the shed. Family barbecue tomorrow, Timothy, eh? Can't beat a good barbecue and a couple of beers. Seem to have dropped off again, look, the bites. I've noticed the last couple of times I've done the bass fishing here, across the other side, not here, but across the bay, did a couple of nights there with Paul. Fishing the tide up, the odd bite here and there. As soon as that tide turned, about an hour after high water, we were getting the fish. Beers on the ice. Yeah, I'm going to have a beer when I get home. Even if it is late, I'm going to have one before I go to bed. Celebrate the live for tonight. Even a small bass would be nice, just something to save the blank. But even then, like I say, it's been nice just chilling and chatting. 2 more to go. Don't know where I'm going to try tomorrow. I'll have to check the wind forecast, see which way the wind's blowing tomorrow and the weather. I know they gave a bit of rain, like I say, for the later on in the evening. If that is the case, we might have to go somewhere where we can park the van quite close and fish out the back of the van. I will do, Timothy, once I get home, mate. Yep. No work tomorrow. Come on, fishies. Let's be having you. Just the one will do. Save the blank. Two more lights to go. Pulls you back. That was a quick nap. Was that one of the when you close your eyes and you say, I'm not falling asleep kind of naps. I'm awake still, as we say. Slowly closing the eyes and nodding off. I'm surprised I've not seen any rats around here tonight. Last time I was here there was loads. I actually chopped a bit of logworm. I say a bit, probably a handful of logworm on a rock, and he just come along and took a load and ran off last time I was here. Yeah, it's not a blank. Well said, Richard, mate. Yeah, no, again, appreciate everybody that's subscribed to the channel tonight. Again, big shout out to Dan at Inglorious Fishing. Take it easy, CI, mate. Like I say, I'll get my kayak sorted. I'll get it all rigged up ready, mate, as soon as we get some fine weather. I'm not too fussed about the tides. We can do low water or high water. I think low water would probably be better, mate. We can get in amongst all the reefs and stuff. But yeah, no, I'll be in contact with you. 99 likes, one more to go. Really, I never knew that with the old rats. What's that, Richard? You've just noticed. I can't remember what I said, mate. I have got a Facebook, I think it's like a business page, but that's called Inshore Fishing. I haven't really uploaded anything to it in a while because I had my Facebook page. But now that my Facebook page is down a little bit, I'll put some more on it. Oh, no, you're welcome, Richard, mate. You've been a great support to the channel tonight. You're always commenting on my videos and supporting the channel. Nah, you're more than welcome, mate. I say you've been a big help tonight. I have got a PayPal that I should really sort out. Do you know what? I set one up a little while ago to try and like donate to people. But when it comes to technology and stuff like that and setting things up, I'm not very good with it. But I have got one, so I'm gonna have to try and figure out. I wouldn't even know how to get the link or anything like that for it. I'd have to speak to the girlfriend's mum. She's a bit more clued up when it comes to that. See you later, CI. If we can get to the 100 mark, 100 likes tonight, we'll call it a bit of a night after that. We haven't really had much. It seems to have slowed up again. But now that the lives worked sound, I'll try and get a few more lives. Now that I know the batteries lasted on the phone and the credits lasted, I'll be able to try and get a few lives out on the boat and stuff. One to go. 101 likes now, yeah? Cheers, everybody. Means a lot. Thank you very much. Paul, mate, you're more than welcome to come out whenever you want. boat fishing, rod fishing, anything. Even if it's just popping around in the shed at mine for a cup of coffee or beer or anything like that, get the live, you know, get on the chat and whatnot. I'm always up for doing it. 101, eh? Look at that, well done. Nah, I'm over the moon with that, everyone. Now just see both rods slam over, double-figured fish. Cheers, Valerie, for putting that up. Ah, it's been a cracking night. That weather's turned out absolutely lovely. Like I say, it's been raining all day. Heavy at some points. I'm going to get this right hand side rod, I'm going to bring it in. Lost the hook on that one, so I'm wondering, I reckon we've had crabs on that. I'm just going to take the torch, I'll be back in a minute. Cheers, Philip, mate. No fish tonight, Ryan, mate, unfortunately. There quite a few bites. Nothing just took the bait. Cheers, Richard, mate. It means a lot. Now, I love the comments that I get from a lot of people with the videos and stuff. It means a lot to hear what you got to say. Tell you what, we're going to get this other rod in as well, I think. We saved the blank with a lady crab. So all in all, I won't go hungry tonight. I'll be able to eat this one. We'll get him back, guys. Been a great live, guys. Anyway, I'm just taking the bait off the hooks here, just packing up the rods. Looking forward to going out tomorrow with Dan to do the pots. Should be a good trip out, be a bit of a laugh with Dan. Show him how a real chogger works. Be back in a minute, guys. Won't leave you too long. Just making sure I've got everything together before I leave. Alright, I'll take you up to the van, guys. Bear with me. 2 minutes. Whoa, nearly slipped. It's the only trouble fishing off the rocks like this in the night. Obviously, got to be a bit more careful coming back up in the dark. Well guys, cheers for everyone tuning in tonight. Thanks again for all the new subscribers to the channel. Much appreciate it. Like I say, now I know that the lives are working. I'm hoping to do a few more, especially out on the boat and that. So yeah, I'm going to end the live there, guys. Cheers for the 100 likes tonight. Cheers for the moderators as well for being here and supporting the channel. No boogeyman then, Candy. Now, funny you say that. Where I was fishing tonight, a few years back, there was a bloke apparently fishing at the night further along. He claims to say that he thought he's seen aliens, or at least a UFO. Pat would probably would maybe remember something about that down at Chue there. Yeah, lucky for me, Richard, mate. Guernsey's only a little place, doesn't take long to get home. I'm only 10 minute drive from home. You can get around the island, the whole island, within probably half an hour. Nat, thank you, Jay, mate, for tuning in. Baz. A right touch of fishing. That's Nico, ain't it? Have you changed your name then, or am I just not seeing your name? I'll enjoy it, thanks, Timothy. Well, we might even do a little live tomorrow. I'll speak with Dan when we go to do the lobster pots, and if he's happy to do one, then we might even get a cheeky live in tomorrow doing the pots. Either I can do it either on my phone or Dan can do it on his. He's going to be filming and stuff tomorrow. I'll be winching the gear up. Oh, you're a bit late, Candy. Did you not get a notification? If you didn't, unsubscribe, resubscribe, hit the notification bell till it goes solid. But I'm going to go there, guys, anyway. So I'll catch you on the next one. Hope you all stay safe and take it easy. Inshore fishing, baby. Till next time. Thanks again, everybody. Cheery.